You probably don't remember me, but, I'm Street Legal Carts. Yep, it's actually me. And we're gonna do some work today. And I'm gonna videotape it. What have you missed? Nothing on the Mud King. Because I haven't done anything to the Mud King. I have made this little addition on the back of the house to hold the washer and dryer. Thought about videotaping that, but was in an extreme hurry to get it done. But today we're going to put some plow gear on a truck. So, I've already installed the nose gear. And that's solidly welded in there. So that's not going anywhere. But now we're going to install the pump. And this is going to be a project. And let me explain why we're going to do this. I went to Napa and I said, I got a 91 Ford F-150. It's all Fisher components. I need the plow pump bracket. And he said, well, let me look. And I said, okay. And he grabbed a book from the nether regions of his countertop. And then he wiped the dust off of it. And I went, oh great. He found the part that I need. And he called Fisher. And Fisher said, yeah, we can get that for you. It'll be $60.85. And I said, no thank you. I'm pretty sure that I can build it for a lot less than $60 and change. So, that's what I'm going to do. So let's see. Where do we start? Well, the bracket that is supposed to go on there is supposed to go and bolt onto these two bolts right here. This one and that one. And I'm thinking that's way, way, way too involved. So this is where the air conditioner compressor is supposed to go. But it's over here. Because the air conditioner doesn't work anyway. So we're going to use this to make our bracket. So, let's go cut some steel. So there it is. The pulley installed. Now I'll hook up the belt. And then go from there. Start really fabricating. Alright, now that we can see that the belt lines up just the way it's supposed to, now I'll go ahead and release the belt and put the crankshaft pulley adapter in its place so that we have a pulley to square off of for the plow pump. Well, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's the pulley for the pump. So now we've got something to scroll from. Alright, so now what we've got is we've got to make sure that our bracket for our pump is built so that the pulleys line up with the crankshaft pulley and the pulley on the front of the pump. Alright, well, from the crankshaft pulley, which is a great reference point because the belt runs straight, alright, to the back of the V-pulley for the pump for the plow gear, okay, is 5/8 of an inch. Front of the pulley of the crankshaft to the back of the pulley for the plow gear pump, for the hydraulic pump, 5/8 of an inch. Alright, from the back of the bracket on the pump which is mildly adjustable. Just where it happens to be sitting right now, which is about as far back as I'd want it to go. Okay? To the front of the pump is to the back of the pulley, rather, is 2 3/8. So you gotta take the 2 3/8, add the 5/8, okay, and you got 3 inches. You following that? I hope so. I'll show you here in a minute. So now that's where we're at. Alright, so I'm going to try to show you this. Alright. So, you've got 5/8 of an inch. Where is it? 5. Oh, let's see if I can get the camera angle so that you can read the tape measure. 5/8 of an inch out. So where the end of this tape is, right here, is the back of the pulley down on the crankshaft. Okay? So that is where, so now this has to be where the back of the pulley is for the pump. So now back 2 3/8 inches is where I have to make that steel come up and bracket onto the pump. So this is what the bracket looks like at the pump. And that measurement is derived from here to the back of the pulley here. Okay? Alright. So from our measurements, I have cut this piece of steel. And this piece of steel will sit in there just like that. So now I gotta take that pulley back off, take the belt off, take the pulley off, take the plate of steel out, and take that into the shop and weld it up. Alright, so there it is in my little jig. Alright. You can see right here the little scrape mark I made. That's the bottom of the bracket, so I have a reference. And I used a combination square, carpenter's combination square, C-clamp, and a quick vise in my big vise to hold everything square right the way I want it. So I'll weld that up. Alright, so there it is, all welded up. Now I just got to make a couple of brackets that go from here up into here, just so that it holds it nice and strong. So there it is, all gusseted it up. Now we'll just let it cool for a minute so that we can handle it, and then we'll go put it back on the truck and see how everything fits. Alright, so we've got to trim our bracket so that we can bolt it in. As you can see, the power steering is in the way. I thought I cut enough angle out of that so that it wouldn't hurt, but apparently I didn't do enough. So we're going to have to go take a little bit out of that. I'll probably do it on the grinding wheel, just so that that'll fit. Alright, so there it is, all installed. You can see I cut out for the power steering fluid thingy, the filler tube. Now we're going to put the pump in there and clamp it into place and see how she looks. So there it is, it's just held in with that quick clamp. She sits right in there. The pulley is pretty darn close to lined up. I think I may have to put a washer in between it. Other than that, it's all good to go. I'm going to drill my holes corresponding with the bracket that's on for these slots right here, and bolt her on.